When an officer sends a family dog to the Rainbow Bridge, we're sometimes too quick to blame that officer, especially if we don't know all the details. So the questions we need to ask, is there more to the case than what we know at the surface level? And according to police, in the case we're about to talk about, the answer is yes. This is Dior, sent to the Rainbow Bridge by a Missouri police officer who claimed Dior was about to attack. And this is where Dior wound up, a trail that leads up to this dumpster and then put inside. It's the place where the local animal control disposes of animals. Now, it all began with Carrollton, Missouri police getting a call from a neighbor saying Dior had jumped the fence and that she was known for being aggressive. Dior's owners, meantime, were out of town. Now, after calling Dior's owner, Bobby Sprouse, and after a family friend came to put Dior back in the house, nothing worked, and the friend, police say, wound up on the hood of the police cruiser. With Dior getting more aggressive, they say the police chief came to the scene, and again, the Dior getting even more aggressive. They say that's why they had to send Dior to the Rainbow Bridge. Police also say they've been called to the house several times before about Dior's aggression, and in one case, they say, Dior apparently had attacked a person who wound up in the hospital. Now, as far as the dumpster, that is reportedly where animal control disposes of the animals. The police now saying they will be reviewing everything in this case to see if any action needs to be taken. At the same time, we've also learned about Sprouse's criminal record. Online court records show he'd been charged or pled guilty to multiple counts of animal abuse, animal neglect, animals at large, animal licensing violations, and maintaining a vicious animal. So the question you have to ask yourself now is, could it have been handled another way? Possibly. We weren't there at the time. Their own friend was freaked out by the dog. Or is this a case, again, where a person mishandled and missocialized their animals and is now trying to blame the police for their mistake? We believe there needs to be more investigation into the case, but it doesn't look good for the owner who has all of those charges of animal cruelty and neglect. Of course, stay tuned as we request public records for this case.